But let's get started with Modern Warfare 2.
Woo!
Oh, I killed an innocent glass of wine in an airport.
I feel so bad. Oh, but
Wait, spoiler alert.
Yeah, right. That's like the third mission. But we are back to full episodes finally. So you're back from London. Hopefully you had your fill of bangers and mash.
I did. I drank a lot of beer and I saw Muse in concert. I had a fucking blast over there. Ate lots and lots of meat and no vegetables at all.
Well, isn't a potato a vegetable?
I guess technically I ate potatoes, but that's nothing with any color at all. So awesome. I had a good time, but those of you for the last 2 weeks that were complaining about the length of our episode,
yes,
we fucking told you.
Did you watch the episode?
In the show, we're like, this is a half-length episode because I was going to England. We got 75 comments on YouTube like, why is it a half-length episode? I watched the whole episode. I didn't understand. It's like, did you not hear when we told you it was half-length?
Well, so hopefully you guys get it. We'll try to be more clear next time.
Yes.
Maybe.
No, we won't. You just need to be smarter. That's what it is.
Reading comprehension. You know, SAT scores have been down really low across the nation.
Drink more wine.
It helps.
It fortifies your brain.
That's right. But
we're back.
Modern Warfare 2, dude.
We're back with
biggest,
a big. I mean, we're back, and it's still in the middle of like gaming bukkake season.
I know, dude. It's just like I had Modern Warfare 2. I've been playing that like crazy, and like all of a sudden, Assassin's Creed is coming out. Left 4 Dead's coming out.
I know. I got back from England, and there's just like there's this pile of games. Because the thing is. You know, we play so many games in the show that there's still this backlog like of the games that I want. I still want to beat Dragon Age. That game's going to take me like 60 hours.
That game is going to be huge. Borderlands we haven't gotten back to. I mean, there's like a bunch of games. So
I mean, we got to keep playing because all these awesome games are coming out. We played all these great games this week, next week. I mean, this is a good time to be a gamer.
It is.
It's a bad time to be an unemployed gamer because this shit is expensive. So hopefully you guys all have jobs or you can steal your parents' credit card.
Yes, that we don't recommend that.
We would never, ever recommend that.
But
Steal somebody else's credit card.
They'll catch you.
Yeah.
Trust me. I mean, really, they will.
So Modern Warfare 2.
Were
you excited for this game?
Not really.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, like the first one very much.
It's just like, you know, it was probably going to be Treyarch again.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, but Modern Warfare 2, I have been amped about this game. I did a pre-order months ago.
Yeah.
Was in line. Didn't actually have to wait that long. Apparently, they must have printed about 8 billion copies.
They knew. They knew that this was. I mean, like just from the pre-orders alone, they knew that this was going to be the biggest game in the history of all time.
Do you know how much money or how much it sold in the first week?
How much?
$550 million. Like.
Oh my God!
Movies don't make that much, right?
No, they really don't.
I mean, like maybe Spider-Man might make 30 or 40
but
the first weekend,
but not
right?
in the first fucking
$550 million.
That's awesome.
So it's ridiculous. It's like almost 1 million copies, like the first week, right?
Yeah.
Because it just boggles. And actually, well, I guess some of those must have been the ones with the fucking the night vision.
Oh,
goggles.
the special edition, like $200 version, whatever they are.
Yeah, but so there's probably that. But still, I mean, it's an amazing game so far.
So how much have you been playing?
Okay, so I made myself play the single player. I'm like, dude, no. Like, I played like maybe 3 or 4 missions the first single player.
Yeah, and then you just went all into multiplayer. You never went back.
I never went, and I really wanted to because they're really good missions, right? I was like, no, I'm going to play. So it was hard. Let me tell you, like, I got it. I'm playing. Yeah. I'm like, wow, this is great. Like, and
you're like looking at your friends list, like all these people playing Modern Warfare 2.
It's just like they've already level 18, 20. I'm like, no, I'm going to play. So, I did all the different missions.
So did you beat it all the way through single player?
I got really far.
Okay.
So where did I get? So how far have you gotten?
I'm in South America.
Well,
I don't want to give away too much plot, but I'm on like the...
Maybe like how many like missions? Like 6 or 7, right? Yeah. I'm about there too. So we could probably talk about some of the missions because I don't think if we... I mean, the thing is, like...
I mean, the thing is...
Spoiler alert, it's a 6-hour game, seriously.
I was going to say, it's not that long of a game, and honestly, this game is being sold for multiplayer. Like, the single player... I signed on to do the single player experience.
And I'm impressed.
Knowing that you were going to give the full multiplayer review because of that's more your thing than me.
So how did you like? I mean, you didn't really play the first one that much, or you only played World at War, which I told you sucked comparatively speaking.
Right.
How does that compare? To what you played?
So this is good. It's very good. I mean, like I'm
not fucking amazing. What?
Well, so that's the thing. I'm definitely enjoying it. Like in terms of realism. It is blowing my fucking mind. Like,
isn't it?
The people's movements and when you shoot them, like being able to get limb shots and just the environments and the power of the engine to really feel like the chaos of war.
It's almost too much in some cases.
It is
right?
sometimes,
because like one thing that actually started bothering me initially was like when you would get shot, your vision would really get bloody.
You get the blood splatters.
You get the blood spot, and you can barely see. It's all hazy and all that. And I'm like, and then you die.
Get to cover, and you're like, motherfucker! All I see is a wall of my own blood. I'm like holding my own intestines and staggering through a McDonald's.
And that's war.
Yeah.
But it's just like as far as the game, because here's the thing: I played on hardened. And the way that it's interesting because they do right when they first start out. Here's a tutorial, and I really like the way they do it. Just like and they did the very similar thing in the first game.
Yeah.
Right. Where you go through this little obstacle boot camp. However fast you can go through that, they actually recommend a particular difficulty level. So I did it. I got normal, and I'm like, I can do better than that. I did a couple more times. I got hardened. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Let me try hardened. So
that must be hard as shit. I'm playing on normal.
Okay, normal. Okay,
and normal is fucking hard. I mean, like, I know that I'm not an awesome FPS player. I'm pretty, I'm all right.
Yeah.
But normal, man, like there's
many times are you dying, dude?
A lot. I'm dying aplenty. Like not enough to make me stop playing. Obviously,
which is impressive, right?
Well, because it's not stupid. Like we've talked about this before. Like I'll stop playing when I feel it's punishing in a stupid way.
Yeah.
And it's like I'll get mowed down twice in a building. I'm like, God damn it! And I'll run up on the roof.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the Russians are a lot easier to kill. Whatever.
Exactly. Or you'll toss a flashbang sometimes over a corner that you die. So you figure it out, and they do space out. They don't space out the checkpoints that badly.
No.
But one level that really pissed me off, and probably the weakest level I play, I think is the second or third.
Yeah.
But you're in, I think you're
Mexico
in Mexico, South America somewhere, and you are trying to chase a guy through the whole building, and it's annoying as hell.
Like, it really is because I mean the thing is there's a such thing as too chaotic, right? I mean,
I know.
You're in this basically maze of buildings, and it seems like an almost infinite respawn for a while. I mean, I know it's not.
Yeah, it is.
But I mean, the point is like there'll be dudes like you just mow down 70 dudes, and they just keep like popping out of windows and coming up behind you.
You would walk through a room and just like, oh well, I was in this room before, but there's people now popping in there. So it felt a little cheap to me, and that's actually the only weak level.
Yeah.
Because there was some levels like the ice level.
The ice level was amazing.
Like
amazing.
I don't want to give away to it, but it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you're basically like fighting through an airport in the snow, and it is
like during a blizzard.
During a blizzard, it's phenomenally well done. I mean, so I do feel like the levels are a little bit uneven.
Yeah, because there are some very strong, like super strong levels, and some that are good.
Yeah, and there's some moments where I was just like floored at how awesome it was. Yeah, well, where it's like when you can call in
beyond the snow one. Which one?
Yeah, fighting in the United States was like I mean like you can
call
call in unmanned attacks from the sky.
Yep.
You start getting missile launchers to fight off
stingers.
So I would say that the only thing that bothers me is sometimes you get to the point where it's so chaotic. You don't see where the enemies are. You're like out, and then you're getting hit from all directions, and there's dudes running everywhere. I mean, like sometimes it feels a little bit too just kind of like
cheap almost to me.
Yeah.
Because like the thing is, I would actually go around a corner. I wouldn't even be able to see anybody, and I start getting shot.
Yeah.
Now, granted, okay, I will use a flasher on the next time, or I'll do something different. But it's just like at some point it got a little annoying. And a hardened, I think on normal, I'd probably enjoy the game more.
Yeah.
And I've been talking to a lot of friends. They actually breeze through it on normal, and then they're trying to replay it. So I think initially, if you haven't bought the game yet, that's my recommendation. It's still an amazing experience.
So like I said before, the first person, the single player stuff, I'm having a good time with it, and it's pretty good. I'm not saying it's awesome, but it's pretty good. But the reason they made the game was the multiplayer.
Yes.
So, I mean, like,
before we go there though, like, what did you think about the airport level?
That was messed up. I feel like we shouldn't give away too much because
it's all in the news right now, right? And
it's being
basically like they're taking it out because in Russia, they're like just taking it out.
Yeah.
So basically, I think we have to talk about it a little bit, right?
You are embedded in a terrorist group.
Undercover,
and you are forced to participate in the slaughtering of hundreds of civilians.
In an airport.
It is brutal.
I mean, seriously, like you have this amazing, like huge machine gun, and there's just people running away.
Yeah.
And for some reason, like they've never put that in a game before. Like I don't think it ever has happened before because it's so brutal.
Yeah, it's very.
You know what I mean?
It's one of those things where it's just like it'd be the kind of thing you'd see in a movie like Seven or whatever, where you're watching, you're just like, wow, this is really well done. I kind of want to go like take a shower and cry. I know. It's
just like I want to kind of skip that level next time through the game, and I'm like, because it was not fun. Right. And I understand because they were basically saying this guy's evil.
Yeah, they're trying to really embed the horror in it. But the thing is, it's not quick. Like,
no, it's like 20
yeah, for quite
minutes.
a while you are slaughtering like innocent people and cops and whatever else. And at the very beginning of the game, they say there are some horrifying, like shit your pants awful moments of this game. Would you like to skip them? Like, fuck you, no, I can take it. You know,
and then they go through that level. I'm like,
yeah, you're like, I'm